He showed up, we had 3,000 people there. Then we went to Albany, we had 4,000 people there. Then we went to DC, we had 40,000 people there. This man is the vice president of Local 100 RTO. Give it up for Tramell Thompson.
Good morning, good morning. You know, Mike just came to me. I came to be an observer. Mike said, can you kick this off of me today? And absolutely. I remember when we came to Albany, we was fighting for medical freedom, and we still fighting for medical freedom. But I thought it was my body, my choice. That's what I thought it was all about, correct? Right. They allow you to get abortions. They allow kids to transition, chemically castrate them. But for some reason, when it came to this vaccine, they said it's not your body, your choice no more. And I couldn't stand with that. Now, during this movement, I started this with Mike from the beginning, and I'm happy that he invited me to City Hall. A lot of people didn't know that I was vaccinated. But once again, it was my choice. It wasn't because of pressure. It wasn't because my job was forcing me to get the vaccine. It was my choice. So when I decided to stand with everybody who wanted to have a choice, I did that. So what I did outside of Albany, one of these doors, in front of 4,000 or 5,000 people, I tore up my vaccination card. And the reason I did that was because if my friends who decided not to get the vaccine couldn't go into an establishment, then I wasn't going either. And it's as simple as that. It was as simple as that, because it's all about the choice. It's all about freedom, and it's all about the brave. And everybody here today is brave, because a lot of people caved in, including our elected officials. And that's why we're here today, to remind them that they work for the people and no one else, right? And we had all these rallies going on in New York City, no kings. But in my eyes, the kings was the people who said, if you don't get vaccinated, you're gonna lose your job. That's king behavior. Is it not? Is it not? When they said, you know what? You go choose between feeding your family and this experimental vaccine, because I was paying attention from day one. If you go to clinicaltrials.gov, they started the vaccine out with saying that it will prevent you from getting COVID. For the next year, 5-6 times, they moved the goalpost to, well, you just may not die. Now, if that's not an experiment, can somebody tell me what that is? That's an experiment. But one thing we're not going to allow them to experiment with is playing with our families, playing with our lives, and playing with our careers, because that's exactly what they did. So just like I did on day one, I'm gonna continue to stand with the people who believe, who truly believe in my body, my choice. I'm not going nowhere, and we not going nowhere, and this issue is not gonna go nowhere. And shout out to everybody who decided to stay in New York City and fight this fight, because we can't fight this fight from Florida, we can't fight this fight from Texas. We gotta hold our ground right here and fight this fight. Now I want to ask y'all a question. Who got the power? We got. Who got the power? Who got the power? Now let's go there and let them know who really got the power. Thanks for having me speak.